Hello YouTube friends, Alicia here, and I can't tell you how excited I am to be finally showing this journal. It was a custom order, and it took me forever. I don't know that any other one journal has taken me this long to put together. There is no particular reason for that, I just couldn't seem to get it together. So anyways, it is finished. I'm probably going to add a few more ephemera pieces, but if not, it is still finished enough to send. And so I want to show it to you. I'm going to be sending it off most likely on Saturday when I go down to the States. And yeah, so it's a golden book, as you can see, called How Does Your Garden Grow? Super cute. And for the closure, I did something different. She told me I can make it, completely embellished, which I don't normally do, but I thought, well, she said I could. So I did. So I added a flower for the closure and just an elastic band. And this is not, hang on, I need to move so I'm not in the direct line of the light. Not something I would normally do, but you can still write in it. It's just a little bit more challenging because you can't have it completely flat against a table. Okay, and then on the spine I did buttons, which is also something I've never done, but I came across these buttons in my stash and I had 3 of them. And I plan to use 3 of them, except I misplaced one. So I added a brown, which I thought looked really nice as well. And I believe they're all vintage. I'm not positive. And then, yeah, I have the upholstery fabric, and then some trim on the side, some vintage green rickrack, and then some fabric here, and then the closure. So the cover is very plain, but it was in very good shape. I didn't even add corners to it. It's a little bit, I mean, I could have added corners, but I think it would have taken away from the cover, so I did not. Okay, and then inside, more upholstery fabric, and then I did some stamping, scrapbooking paper. I used Tsunami Rose's, sorry, you can't see, designer paper in here as well. So the digitals are from her. Oops. The whole book is in order and intact as per normal. This is paper I dyed with grass, which I realize sounds really strange, but it's kind of cool, so I used it. I just rubbed grass and then, yeah, it gives it that color. And the only reason it is so chunky is because I have big chunky paper clips in here, which of course can be removed. Yeah, I don't know what this paper is, yellow paper with grids that I've had forever. I actually got rid of most of it because I didn't know what to do with it. And then, of course, I found something to do with it, but that's how it goes. A tag I made, and then this is a pocket. And then there's another little tag inside. So I just sat down and did a bunch of ephemera making one day, and now I'm using some of it. This is sewn on here so that you can add pictures and journaling. This is Tsunami Rose. I don't know. I'm getting frustrated with my camera because every time I do a video it seems to be an issue. More designer paper. This is close to my heart, designer paper. An EK Success sticker, just music paper. Tsunami Rose. A little ticket that I've had in my stash for quite a while, and just some embroidery. Baker's twine, not embroidery floss. Baker's twine wrapped around it. This is kind of fun. It's a doily tuck spot. And then I have a tag with a Tsunami Rose printable. This right here is TLC Creates, but everything else in this journal is Tsunami Rose, I believe. Oh no, that's not a pocket. And then this is a pocket here, and then this flips up. So I'm going to try and actually put some tags in the pockets that don't have them. That don't have tags yet, sorry. a little stamp, which I think is the cutest. I do not know who designs these stamps. I think it's Lawn Fawn. But they are so cute. I'm pretty sure it's Lawn Fawn, but I don't know for sure. Some stenciling. More Tsunami Rose. Vintage envelopes that I reversed these. This is on the inside, which I mean, I'm all for pretty like liners on your envelopes, but if the outside is plain, for the purpose of a journal, I reverse them just because that's what I want to see. I don't want to see a white outside and then decorate inside that you don't see. I just added a to-do list to this page, glued down. More stenciling. This paper is EK Success, and so is the one at the beginning of the signature. Not EK Success. Wow, I'm having trouble. K and Company. Another little seed packet with more stamping. A little fabric flip up that I made the other day, which was so much fun. I loved making those little cluster things. The only thing is they add bulk to the journal. More vintage paper. And if you haven't seen my video and you're interested in a custom golden book journal, this will give you an idea of what I create. And I have a video that shows different covers that I have available. And this was obviously one of them. A tag and then gesso on the back. I made these years ago. That I have, a video that has the different covers. And so if you are interested, I can link that video below. And you can obviously order a custom journal if that is your thing. I'm not telling anybody they have to, obviously. This just flips up. Vintage wrapping paper. This is part of the reason the book is so chunky. This is something else I made a number of years ago. I just swapped out the centerpiece because I didn't like what I had in there. It's rolled paper that I unrolled and made into a flower. So it's super dimensional and pretty, but it's very chunky in the journal. And then these are vintage as well, I believe. They are, trifold cards that you're just supposed to seal and then be able to mail off, just like that. Right, there's a place for the stamp. I picked them up at my thrift store the other day. I've been really trying not to shop. I have failed miserably the last little while, but this is another thing I made years ago. And the only reason I know that is because I made it up. I won't put that back in. It's another thing that makes the journal thick. This can be used as a bookmark. It is super thick. It's wallpaper and the music paper. The only reason I know I made some of these things years ago is because I remember making some of them, and I made them at my old house. And I've been here for quite a while already. Another stamp in the corner. Another cluster with a flower that I made. Same time I made that paper flower, I think. Sorry about that. It is late, and I know I should restart the video, but I am not going to. It's almost midnight. Decoupage napkin. Some butterfly stenciling, which I thought turned out really pretty. More of my dyed paper. Lilacs. This is just a card that I turned into an envelope and a little fabric flip. Oh, the paper's a little bit ripped, but it's still cute. I glued it down and then I changed my mind because I thought, well, you can write on it if the fabric piece flips up. And I can tuck it if the fabric piece flips up. So that's what I did. I unstuck it. This is another little flower that I did forever ago. It's from a dollar store flower for hair, and I just flattened it out and added a gem thing to it. Made it into a paper clip. Second signature. Just gonna take that out of there. More stenciling. I like this. It looks like a peacock. Well, this is peacock feathers, I believe the name of the stencil is. Another fabric cluster that I just clipped on because I didn't want to get too chunky. Another journaling spot, and then at the bottom here I did the stamping. Oops, I forgot to glue that pocket. I folded it over. And like I said, I will put tags in the pocket. That much I will do. Or some kind of ephemera. Another tag that I made. And I will put toppers in the tag as well. I was just ready to be done for the night. My little stamp. This is from my kids' book. This is from the Current company. I believe they're vintage. I don't know. I've never seen anything by them before. I got it from my thrift store. This was the card front. I just cut it, separated and rounded the corners. A little collage with napkin. More stamping. This is a vintage flash card that I made into a trifold. I thought about decorating it. I just didn't. I just think they're fun. I mean, she can collage or just leave it as a fun element in the journal. An envelope with another cluster on it. I like this cluster, but it's chunky once again, so it adds more bulk to the journal. But I mean, the thing that I was kind of thinking is, you know, if she writes in it and adds pictures, what she can do is take out the chunky paper clips, and then when she's done, she can just go ahead and add them back in if she wants them in there. Or just not use them and, I mean, do whatever with them. She can re-gift them if she doesn't like them. Just a tag that says fun, or a ticket. But they were in a roll, so they want to curl the page. So, I use a couple of different Tsunami Rose kits in here. Tsunami Roses kits in here. If you haven't checked out her shop, you should. Her printables are all like $2.50, and she has lots of wonderful kits. Another stamp. This was one by Maya Road. Oh my goodness, Maya Road. I don't know if it's being made anymore. Just a couple pieces of ephemera in here. This is Bouchard Gardens, if I'm saying that right, in BC. My friend was down there and took some pictures for me so that I could make them into ephemera for my journals. So out. So there's not a lot of actual embellishing as far as on the pages. You know, there'll be like a stamp or whatever. The embellishments that make it chunky are paper clips, which is pretty normal for me. I don't tend to over embellish a journal because I want to use it as I go. This one is glued down. It's another tuck spot. Another fabric flip. Another pocket. More stamping. And just a piece of ephemera I clipped on. And then the back I will put a tag. I was going to put a library card, but the library card is a little bit too tall. It looks funny. So I will put a tag in the seed pocket. I shouldn't have, I don't know how I could have done it because it's very stiff because there was no dimension to the pocket before I glued it. A tag will fit, but I should have maybe only glued 3 sides or 2 sides down or something. I'm not sure. But anyways, and then there's some washi tape, and for no other reason than it was something to play with. And then, like I said, there's the back. So once again, like I said, I will link my video to other journals that I have available, other journal covers that I have available, if anybody's interested in a custom journal. If you're new to my channel, my videos are not all this bad, so please stick around, and if you like it, hit the like button. Oh, and the other thing is, I know this video is getting really long. I just want to throw out there that what I am thinking about doing is making little golden journal kits, and then I would send the book and a kit to make a journal, and I would just ship it stateside in a priority mail envelope. So if you are interested in that, let me know which golden book you would like out of that video, and I can do that as well. The pricing for that will be about $25 US, and then of course the shipping, or I shouldn't say about, it will be $25 US plus the shipping of the envelope. The golden books range from about $35 to $45 plus the shipping if they are complete, just because of the time that goes into them. Anyways, this video is long enough. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you all soon.